welcome back to Thomas's Mustache. Today we are going to be doing another whiskey taste test. Now today I thought we would do something a little different in terms of whiskey, and I thought that it would be best to try something new. This here is a Sapporo Whisky. It is the Silver Sapporo Blended Whiskey. This is a whiskey with splendid taste and odor that brings up to take one's time to the biggest. Natural message from Northland. Very curious indeed. Now, if you're a big whiskey fan, then you may know that Japanese whiskey has sort of become quite the fad in the last decade. I've never in my life had a Japanese whiskey. Even when I went to Japan, I never tried one, which was last year now. But this is my first Japanese whiskey. So Japanese whiskeys have, I would say, been highly regarded as quite unique, especially on the online chat forums. A person would celebrate when they get a Japanese whiskey. Some people get a Japanese whiskey for their birthday or for Christmas. So it is something that has a lot of hype, you could say. A lot of people are getting excited about Japanese whiskeys. Now, I've, as I said, never tried one. This will be my first one. This is probably not the Japanese whiskey that you're going to be getting on your birthday or for Christmas. This is more of a entry level, I would say, in terms of price. At least for me, it was quite affordable. Generally, for birthdays and Christmas, you might be hoping for something a little higher price range. But this here is, I imagine, one that a person could have quite often if they liked. Now, the amount of information on the bottle is limited, so I have no idea what this is going to taste like. It has a metal screw top, so no cork. That is a sign of a more affordable whiskey. And we are going to find out together. So, color-wise, it is a beautiful orange amber. It is not too light. It is a pretty healthy dark amber color. Not the darkest, of course, but it is like toffee dark, I would say, or caramel dark. Well, we should begin, shouldn't we? I have my trusty glass here. These are Riedel glasses. I quite like them. I find that they make it quite easy to measure out an amount. I can choose a half or a full, and then I can choose how many to have of a half or a full. But measurement-wise, it's quite easy. It has diamonds on the side, which I use to measure. So for the taste test, we will do half a diamond. Alright. I'm just going to pull this off. Part here has not come off properly. I had that problem with a vinegar bottle recently, and it was not easy to separate it. So, let us begin. That should be good. So even though the bottom bracket came off, it still tightens up well. Some bottles, if this comes off, it actually does affect how well it tightens. So let us begin. Of course it has that alcohol smell, you know, the pure alcohol smell, but it is a bit sweeter, I would say. The Sapporo whiskey here has a sweeter alcohol smell. I'm going to turn that off. It's affecting the smell. Yes, there's a sweetness about it. I can't quite distinguish any marks currently. I would say fruity, similar to apple. Yes, I am getting an apple fragrance here. It's gentle. It's very gentle. This is proving to be the hardest of the the 3 taste tests I've done yet, because the scent is very gentle. It's full, but it's gentle. It's hard to pull the individual scent patterns apart. Yes, I'm getting an apple scent. I think I'll go on to the tasting and then I'll come back to the smell later. So first taste. Almost, it's good. This is very good. I mean, for a budget whiskey, I would say I'm getting incredible flavors. I'm getting a smokiness, I'm getting a woodiness, and then I'm getting a sort of like a fig flavor. So yes, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting smoky first, then woody, and then fig. If you've had a fig fruit, you'll know that, especially when they're not totally ripe, they have almost a bitterness to them. I would say that it really goes well. It just is a perfect blend from smoky to woody to fig. It's quite incredible, really. Of course, there is a warmth. It has a full-bodied warmth, I would say. When it warms up your mouth, it almost has a fullness to that warmth, if you catch my drift. Let's have another smell. Oh. Getting that caramel now. I'll do a little taste and then I'll immediately go in for a smell. Yep, woodiness all there. Goes right to the fig. Coffee caramel. That's what I'm getting here. Coffee caramel. I'm talking about like if a caramel candy were coffee flavored, not necessarily true coffee, but what you would expect a coffee candy to smell like. Wow, this is a very unique drink. So, yeah, I'm very happy with this. I'm very, very happy with this. I'm a bit surprised, really, about how incredible this tastes, especially considering its budget. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yep. I would say that that's a good whiskey. Sapporo Whisky here. You may find it as Silver Sapporo Blended Whiskey. That's what it says on the back here. I won't show you the back because it's not in English. But you might find it interesting. It's 720 millimeters, or milliliters, sorry. And it is 40% as usual. Yeah, I'm pleased with this. I'd buy that again. I'd definitely buy this again. It is a great change. And I could definitely have more than just this one bottle. I will not move on from this one. I think I'll keep this in my list. Yeah, that's good. Well, I don't think there's much else for me to say about this. I'm going to end the video here because I would say that is a taste test done. Thank you very much for joining me for this excellent whiskey taste testing, and I hope to see you soon. Toodaloo.